Welcome back to Tutorial Tidbits. I'm Elizabeth St. Hilaire, and this week is part 2 of Joggle's Sticky Snippets die-cut star stickers on the gel plate. Last week I showed you how to make the stickers in wonderful layers of color on the gel plate, and this week I'm going to teach you how to take the stickers and add them to shipping tags to make some great name tags for your Christmas or your holiday gift giving. So if you've got a few minutes, let's go check it out.
Welcome back. So last week's tutorial tidbit video, I showed you how I gel printed on these die cut sticky snippets from joggles.com in order to make star stickers in all kinds of different wonderful patterns and colors. And today I want to take that one step further and show you how to use those on tags for gifts this holiday season. So first of all, in order to check out this video, in your upper right hand corner is a link. You've got to watch this first so you can figure out how to make these awesome sticky snippets, joggles, star-shaped stickers. And then I've got some tags that I got in bulk on Amazon. They're just manila oak shipping tags. And I'm going to put curly ribbon through them and use these as gift tags for the upcoming holidays. So rather than just sticking the star stickers on the manila, I wanted to use my gel plate and add a little bit of color and maybe even some pattern to my tags. So first I want to show you that what I like to do is I use the 8x10 plate, and I'm using green and red here. I'm using green, gold, and cadmium red for Christmas. You could certainly use different colors for different holidays. I'm going to put out my green gold first, and I'm not going to print the whole tag, but rather I'm going to print like some fields or some sections of colors on them. So I like to do that when I create greeting cards as well. Rather than flooding the whole card with one color, I'm going to just be doing some sections. So I can do a lot of tags at once this way. And I'm just going to set them aside off to the side of the plate so they can dry. And I'll try to get creative in my sections. And I want to sort of leave an area where you can write, but I think you can also write on top of the acrylic with a Posca marker or a Jelly Roll pen or something that's got some paint and some opacity to it. So you can get creative in what you use to mark the tags. So I'm just going to let's try one at the top here. I'm just, like I said, giving myself some of these green gold sections. I'm not real worried about even shapes or how they come out. I'm not worried about straight lines. I'm just trying to get some fields of color on here. And then I will go to the red. And I don't want to get too busy with these because what I really want to shine and show on these is going to be my sticky snippets gel printed stickers. So this is just going to be sort of a backdrop for that. So let's not get overzealous with the patterning or the textures that we put on here. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to do a pattern. I think the red I'll just do another bit of sectioning with. I've got a few more, and I'm going to go with another green. I'm going to go with a less yellow green. This is a phthalo green yellow shade, but it's more of a grassy green than the green gold, which is really on the yellow side. So even some of the ones with green gold, we can do another section with this green. So just doing some sections in sort of a random order to get some fields of color on your tags. It doesn't take a lot of thought, and it shouldn't give you a lot of stress, and it doesn't need to be straight or perfect. So now I've got a bunch of tags with some with double green, some with single green. Kind of the double green is a little bit more interesting if I can get a little bit of this second green on all of these green golds, but if I get it just on most of them, it's good. So then the next layer is going to be some red. So I think I got most of this green off, but if there's a little green on there, all it's going to do is darken down the red. There's even green in my brayer, but that's just going to give me a nice dark, like Christmassy red, which is kind of nice. Although that's a little bit darker than I wanted. I spoke too soon. All right, so let's grab a piece of rice paper from my favorite pad, the 9x12 pad. This is on my Amazon supply list, which is in upper right-hand corner always. This has a smooth side that pulls all the paint off the plate, and I'm going to roll the brayer on the back of it to get that dark red out. And this will give me a totally clean gel plate and a beautiful sheet of rice paper that can be the base layer for something beautiful, something exciting with stencils and stamps later, but it's cleaned my plate. So now I'm going to come back to the bright red that I probably should have wanted in the first place with a clean plate and a clean brayer. I'm going to add a little bit more paint. And I'm going to go kind of conservative on the red because I don't want it to get too dark and too heavy. So I'm just going to do some small sections of red, much smaller than the sections of green that I did. I'm going to try and keep them smaller because the red is dark. So let's go smaller with our red sections so as not to overwhelm the whole tag. This kind of reminds me of when I sign my books. I sign my books in like piles at a time, and I have to put them all out, not overlapping, because I do a handprint in my book, and I need the handprints to dry. So it's a big project in the garage of laying everything out on the floor. Kind of reminds me of that. So the red is really adding a nice little bit of spice to this. And it's going to be a beautiful base for the sticker. The Joggles die cut stickers that I printed on my gel plate on last week's tutorial tidbit. I'm all about making my gifts have sort of like a more of a handmade feel. So I often gel print my gift wrap, and that perhaps should be my next tutorial tidbit, so that I can show you how to make your own gift wrap for the holidays and add these tags and the gel printed stickers to it. And then you're going to really, no one can compete with that. I'm telling you. Nobody. All right, let's see. I think I've got red on just about every tag now. And again, I went kind of small on the red because it's so heavy and bold. And again, I've got a sheet of rice paper that I should pull. Actually, I think I'm going to print one of my Joggles Italian rice papers of my design. Print that. And hopefully that red won't be too dark. Beautiful. That pulled all the paint off the plate and gave me a nice red version of my Bees and Bugs #1 sheet. And I will add more embellishing to that. But now my plate is clean. And let me just roll this out on the back so my brayer's clean. And then I can set both of these items aside. So now I've got my beautiful sticky snippets, die cut stars that I printed with my gel plate, and I'm going to add them to the tags. So first of all, you've got to find the corner, and I've got this beautiful star sticker, which is going to look really nice right here. And it doesn't have to go fully over. You can fold it and let it overlap so you've got room to write your name for your gift. And I love that. So I've got my star. You can also get smaller stars, and all of the sticky snippets come in all kinds of different shapes and sizes. You can get small stars and circles and ovals and all kinds of other things. So these stars are a little big, but I love the boldness of them. And the edges just because of all this color, the edges are a little hard to find, but they're also hard to find when they're white. So here again, here I've got a beautiful polka dotted red and green star. I'm going to put that one right here because I can write my name right here. So look at how beautiful these are. So now I've got, I've been doing this for 10 minutes now, and I've got already making some beautiful tags, and I've got lots of tags here for my gift giving. So here's a teal blue one, which would look really nice with this green and red. Look at that. And I'll let a little bit of it overlap off the edge. Look at how beautiful that tag is. I'm having so much fun with these. Here's a gold one. And this is sort of a lime, little greenish gold, which would probably look great maybe on this one. I've got a nice, here's another one with teal in it. These were so fun to print on the gel plate. So here's teal and red. That would look especially nice on this one. And let's let that overlap the back. Another beautiful handmade tag. We're getting a pile of them rather quickly. Here's another one with the Christmas colors. And I chose the stars for Christmas, but you can make gift tags all year long this way because, as I said, the sticky snippets come in all kinds of different shapes and sizes on Joggles. So there's another one. I think for this one, I'll go with a nice dark red. Let's grab this in the dark part of this one. So we've got a nice bold dark red, and I'm going to put that right here in the green. So there you have it. A beautiful collection of hand-printed gift tags for the holiday giving season. I've got plenty of them now. And like I said, I'll put a little curling ribbon right through here and tape it to the box and do the curl on the top of the ribbon. And I've just got this wonderful collection of tags for my gifts with Joggles sticky snippets, star-shaped large star stickers on the gel plate. Check out that video on YouTube from last week. We'll call it part 1 and we'll call this one part 2 so it's easier to find. And all these wonderful shipping tags and the gel plate. Happy Friday, and thank you for being here.
Consider supporting me on Patreon. It's how I keep the YouTube videos coming and how I keep the lights on and the bills paid as a full-time working artist. I'm going to be providing you with full-length, in-depth tutorial videos for learning all aspects of the collage process and more, published on a weekly basis. Patreon.com/Elizabeth St. Hilaire.